Hey, you guys. Hi, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are excited that you are here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We are excited to talk about all things immunity today, building your immune system and how to kind of fight off the cold and flu a bit. And first and foremost, if you are here, please go ahead and drop us a little heart, a like, or something like that. Don't worry if you miss parts of this. We will do a replay a bit later. But let's go ahead and dive right in. So first and foremost, during this cold and flu season, it is super important to drink your water. So, 6 to 8 glasses a day just to flush out any toxins that are in your body. So super important to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch screens here. Hold on one second here so you can see me. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go. And secondly, vitamin D. So this isn't on my list. I'm going to give you 9 foods that actually help build your immune system. But vitamin D, so sitting in that sunshine for 20 minutes a day. So if you have a patio or a balcony or even a backyard, just go and sit and soak up some sunshine for at least 20 minutes per day. Here I'm in an apartment. So kind of what I do when the sun is coming through my window, I just make sure to sit there and soak up as much sunshine as I can for that time being. So let me go ahead and jump into these foods for you and let you know what we're talking about. So 9 foods that can help boost your immune system. So we've got red pepper, spinach, garlic, ginger, fiber. So that's beans, nuts, seeds, fibrous fruits and veggies, anything you can think of. You want to get tons of them. Turmeric, citrus, green tea, and then last but not least, dark chocolate. So I'm going to dive into each of these just a bit and kind of let you know what they do. So the next one here, so red pepper, believe it or not, so red peppers are higher in vitamin C than citrus fruits. So they're super great for fighting off colds. Throw them in stir fries. You can throw them in soups, pasta sauce, anything like that, just to help build your immune system, fight off colds, but also just kind of they make things taste better too. They're really good, but you need to eat tons of them. So I would throw them in as much as you can. Try to get as many of these things in your diet daily as possible. And our next item here is spinach. And you might not think of this as being an immune fighting food, but it is. It is full of vitamin C and E and antioxidants. So eat your spinach. So some of the ways that I sneak this into, I guess, my daily meals is obviously in a smoothie. Can blend it up with your bananas, anything else, fruit, and just throw a handful of spinach in there. Also throw it into stir fries, soups, pastas, everything else. But just try to get a lot of it. And obviously it's also high in iron, so it's good for you as well. And this one, I think, is a given. I think everybody is pretty knowledgeable on garlic. So it's got some compounds that help the body fight germs, period. They say eat a clove of garlic a day and keep the doctor away. But for me, I think there's never enough garlic. I could throw it into everything and it's just amazing and delicious. So truly, truly use your garlic. One of my favorite things to do with it is to make our own cough syrup. So in a pan, we put a little agave, water, garlic, lemon, and ginger. Boil it all up, boil it down, and you've got like a teaspoon of cough syrup there. It's really delicious. You can also add that into tea once you have made that concoction. And ginger. So ginger helps prevent the accumulation of toxins in the body. So it strengthens the immune system. You find a lot of ginger in ethnic foods, but you can really, really spice up things by throwing it in. Same thing with ginger. I throw it in smoothies. I throw it in my tea, a piece of ginger, a piece of lemon in my tea, as well as in stir fries. Just gives the foods a nice kick. Taste well too, and then you're getting all the good nutrients from it as well. And fiber. So let's talk about fiber for a second. I think it's super important. So soluble fiber produces a protein that stimulates the body's infection fighting T cells. Super important. So you're going to eat the soluble fiber, but then that's why I also said you need to drink lots of water. So eat more fiber, drink more water. Give your body a fighting chance to fight off all these things that are going around as much as possible. Let's go on to our next one, which is turmeric. So turmeric is anti-inflammatory and then also helps decrease muscle damage. I know this probably isn't a common one that most people use in their meals, but turmeric is great. What we do here in my house is we make a turmeric tea. So I take a bit of almond milk on the stove, maybe a cup, a teaspoon or so of turmeric, a little bit of black pepper, a dash of vanilla, and warm that up and make a tea, like a golden tea. It's delicious. It's great. The kids love it. It tastes good, and it's a bright color, so I'm sure the whole family will appreciate it. But it is really good at fighting off, any issues that may occur in the body as well. You can also throw this, obviously, in lots of Indian dishes. Turmeric is in lots of delicious foods, and can be used often. I think this one's a given here. So citrus fruits, your lemons, lime, grapefruits, oranges, clementines, all of those super high in vitamin C, which is thought to help build your white blood cells. Most of us, being in this community that we're in, the vegan lifestyle, eat lots of citrus anyway. I'm going to think people outside of this lifestyle don't eat as much citrus until they start feeling a cough or a cold or a scratchy throat come on, and then they start eating citrus or drinking orange juice or things like that. I mean, my one suggestion with that is to not get the orange juice that's full of dyes and sugars, to, freshly squeezed, unsweetened orange juice, and to incorporate a couple of pieces of citrus fruit daily if you can. And as I mentioned before, still throwing a piece of citrus fruit and ginger and all these things in tea is an amazing alternative as well. So, and this one is probably a given. Green tea is full of flavonoids, so they're an antioxidant, and black tea is also an antioxidant, but just on a lower level. Green tea is much higher antioxidant levels. So drinking green tea is great during the day. It's super important also during cold and flu season to drink warm beverages anyway, just to keep everything moving and flushing out the body. So what we kind of do is I make a pot of tea in the morning. The whole family drinks it. I do one mid-afternoon as well, and then one evening. And what works in my house with kids is that I just fill their cups. I don't ask them if they want it. I just fill their cups, add a bit of agave, add a lemon or an orange slice sometimes, just to make it a little bit different, orange and some cinnamon, and they drink it. And it's just, so far, knock on wood, we've all been healthy and doing okay here. And then our last, I'm going to say last but not least, my favorite thing, my favorite way of building your immune system is dark chocolate. So dark chocolate, because milk chocolate obviously has, number one, has dairy in it and has lots of sugar in it. So you don't want that. So dark chocolate has theobromine in it, which helps fight off a cold and can help lessen a cough. So 60 to 80% is what you're looking for in dark chocolate. Eat a piece or two a day, and help keep a cold away. So I'm going to go through all of those again quickly for you, just to give you a reminder of what we talked about. So the 9 foods that we talked about today were red pepper, spinach, garlic, ginger, fiber, which was beans, nuts, seeds, super fibrous fruits and veggies. So think of like sweet potatoes and broccoli, asparagus, all these kinds of things are great. Fruits as well, anything with tons of fibers and seeds, strawberries, things like that. Turmeric, citrus, so oranges, grapefruits, lemon, lime, green tea, and dark chocolate, 60 to 80% dark chocolate. So these are all of the items that will help build your immune system. These are just 9 foods that I wanted to share with you today. There are, of course, tons more out there, but these ones I think are in most of our homes, and we can use and incorporate them in our daily diets. If you do want the download, I do have that as well. You can just leave us a comment below the video here, or go to veganyourselfskinny.com, put in your email address. We will send you the download of all of these items and the properties with each one. So thanks so much for being here. Leave us some questions. We will be back online to chat with you, and then we'll also be back next week. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here.